March is National Nutrition Month. Did you know because a woman has different symptoms than a man while presenting with a heart attack, it is estimated that she is 7 times more likely to be sent home from the hospital without a proper diagnosis? Did you know requesting a blood test called a troponin T test can help you get the care you need when you need it? Did you know a simple hair, skin, and nails supplement can interfere with that test? I'm going to answer those questions in this video, so this is one I think you should watch. Hello Silver friends, this is Jolie from QuickSilverHair. Today we're getting into the truth about hair growth supplements. Almost every day someone asks me what the best hair growth or hair loss supplement is, and I don't always have a very good answer. I can tell you singular ingredients and singular nutrients that can be very helpful and beneficial to hair growth, but honestly, I think that hair growth supplements are one of the biggest cons in the supplement industry there is. I don't say that lightly because I have grown up with a mother who owned health food stores. This is a conversation we've had many times. And of course, some of this is my opinion, but there's a lot of science and a lot of information out there to back up what I'm going to share with you in this video today. If I were to create my own hair growth supplement, I would eliminate and avoid one ingredient, and that is biotin. Biotin deficiency, the reality. 0.0007278% of the world population has a biotin deficiency. Biotin is also known as vitamin B7, and it is a vitamin that plays an important role in metabolism, particularly of fats and amino acids. It's naturally found in many foods, including meats, eggs, fish, nuts, and some dairy products. You likely get all the biotin you need in your daily diet, especially if you eat a healthy, well-rounded, balanced diet. But I'm going to say that number again. 0.0007278% of the world population has a deficiency in biotin. So why are we pushing biotin as the be-all end-all of hair growth nutrients? What really bothers me about this is that the supplement industry keeps perpetuating this myth that extremely high doses of biotin are necessary for skin and hair formulas. And it's not true. The half-life of biotin is about 2 hours. So that means within about 4 hours, your body and your kidneys will have completely flushed out most of the biotin. Because biotin is a water-soluble vitamin, it can only stick around for as long as it takes for your kidneys to flush it out. This, of course, does depend on how high of a dose you're taking, how long you've been taking it, and how quickly your body will metabolize that dose. But all in all, it's a huge waste of money because you're literally flushing it down the toilet. While biotin deficiency can cause hair loss, there is a crucial fact that marketing leaves out. And that is that biotin supplements don't necessarily improve hair growth in people without a deficiency. Multiple scientific reviews have found no substantial evidence that biotin supplements benefit hair growth in healthy individuals. A small 1965 study found that biotin supplements did not change the condition of hair roots in 46 women. A comprehensive review of studies found no evidence that biotin supplements benefit people with normal biotin levels. A crossover clinical trial showed no significant difference in hair growth rates between participants using topical minoxidil, oral biotin, or both combined. The positive research on biotin is more nuanced. There are limited but some positive studies, though overall the evidence remains inconclusive. Because of the half-life of biotin, you might be uncomfortable for a little while if you took too high of a dose, but most likely you're not at any serious risk. Biotin can interfere with critical laboratory tests, and that's where the problem lies. This can potentially lead to a misdiagnosis of serious conditions. Here's what happens. High levels of biotin can interfere with tests that use biotin streptavidin technology. a common method to use in many hormone and other diagnostic tests. This interference can cause false thyroid test results. Biotin can lead to incorrect readings in thyroid function tests, potentially causing misdiagnosis of hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism, Graves' disease, Hashimoto's disease, or even thyroid cancer. Inaccurate cardiac markers, perhaps most alarmingly, biotin supplements can lead to falsely low troponin levels, which are crucial for diagnosing a heart attack. This is particularly concerning for women whose heart attack symptoms are often more subtle than men's and go undiagnosed. Other hormone disruptions. Biotin can also interfere with tests for vitamin D and gonadotropin hormones. Women over 40 should be particularly careful with taking biotin supplements. If you don't have a deficiency, you likely don't need it. We are already facing an increased risk of thyroid disorders. We have a higher likelihood of being misdiagnosed with heart disease and it going unrecognized. We are a greater market for the pressures of anti-aging products, including hair thinning products. The FDA has issued specific warnings about biotin supplements interfering with laboratory testing and causing incorrect diagnoses, which could have life-threatening consequences in emergency situations like a heart attack. If you're currently taking biotin supplements, inform your healthcare providers. Always tell your doctor about all supplements you're taking, especially before any lab tests. Consider stopping before testing. Your doctor may recommend stopping biotin supplement for at least 72 hours before a laboratory test. Evaluate if you really need it. Unless you have a diagnosed biotin deficiency or specific condition that might benefit from biotin, you may want to reconsider taking high-dose supplements, especially if you have heart disease or you are at risk for it. Explore evidence-based alternatives. For hair loss concerns, consult with a dermatologist about proven treatments like minoxidil or address underlying health conditions that might be affecting your hair, where you can target supplements that are actually needed to help you more thoroughly. While there are also some nuances with most nutrients and individual supplements, some have great potential for helping you with hair growth and reducing hair loss. And they do it without interfering with life-saving tests. For growth and hair loss support, nutrients for women over 40, particularly in menopause, would include antioxidants like vitamins A, C, and E, 25 to 35 grams of fiber per day, especially if you include flaxseed, which has essential fatty acids in it. That's next on the list. Those would include products that are labeled omega oils or fish oil, 1,000 IU minimum of vitamin D per day, vitamin B12. As we age, we do not assimilate B12 as well, so I feel like that's an essential nutrient to add to your diet if you are over the age of 40. Collagen. While more research is needed, it is a building block, and I myself find that collagen helps tremendously with my hair, skin, and nails, and I appreciate it in my diet greatly. Iron is one that is actually proven to help with hair growth. If you've ever taken prenatal vitamins, you know this. Zinc is also helpful. Copper has been shown to help with hair loss to a small degree. More is needed, but I actually used copper for a while when I was going through some severe hair loss, and I found it to be helpful. Selenium can help if you are having trouble with your thyroid and the hair loss is from thyroid. Saw palmetto if hair loss is related to DHT, and blackcurrant seed oil is proven to help with hair loss, and there are studies currently ongoing about it. Bottom line is that biotin is an essential nutrient and we need it, but we do not need it in extremely high doses. And some of these supplements, I have seen the dose be extraordinarily high, and the waste fact of that in the half-life is one issue. But it interfering with a life-saving medical test is frightening to me. I can't imagine why we would continue to push this narrative that biotin is the supplement to grow hair, when in fact, the people who are going after this supplement are probably at a higher risk for going undiagnosed with heart disease and at higher risk for thyroid conditions. It is negligent, in my opinion. Your health is valuable and it's worth it to protect you when you need life-saving care, that there's not something in the way of that. If you are a woman and you do find yourself in the emergency room having a heart attack, request the troponin T test. It could save your life. From the Mayo Clinic, women are more likely than men to have these symptoms of a heart attack: neck, jaw, shoulder, upper back, or upper stomach pain. I've heard that it's pain you have never felt in your life. Shortness of breath, pain in one or both arms, nausea or vomiting. It can feel like severe heartburn, sweating, lightheadedness or dizziness, and unusual crushing fatigue. These symptoms may be vague, but more noticeable than the chest pain. There is a corresponding blog post to this video. I will link it in the description box below. It has all of my scientific resources. Share this information and protect everyone you know. As always, I have linked all of my sources and information in the description box below. Simply click on the word "more" below this video. While you're in the description box, I have a link in there for my weekly newsletter, which drops on Saturday mornings. I would love to have you be a part of that, so sign up for my emails if you want to learn more about my new content. If you have questions or comments about this video, please leave them in the comments section below. That is one of the best things about posting videos, is conversing with you. And while you're down there, if you liked this video and you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so now, because I would love to see you next time. Until then, shine on.